Guys, this is RBR short from Sortine, aka Ryan, and today I'm doing an unboxing video for Xbox 360 Slim, Xbox 360S renewed. Um, this isn't something that I wanted to get at all. I have a 360S that I got back in 2010. That was my first console after the PS2, because I grew up with the PS1, then I had the PS2, and then by the time I was like 14, that's when I had the 360S, and then that's when I fell in love with Xbox, became an Xbox fanboy. Then the Xbox One came out, and I kind of switched over to PlayStation for a while, the PS4. But then once I saw the One X, when I saw that Microsoft upgraded it and fixed so many things from the original Xbox One, I decided to give the One X a chance. And I was blown away. I was really surprised by it, and that's why I went ahead and got the Series S when uh, the next generation of consoles came out, because it was affordable. You couldn't get the Series X or the PS5, and the Series S already was hard to get, but I thought the Series S was one of the most brilliant moves ever from Microsoft, especially in the time we were living in a few years ago. That it was like, hey, you can't get the Series X, you can't get the PS5. Well, here's the Series S. You know, it's affordable, and it was also like, if you had an Xbox One or um, any other Xbox, any other Microsoft devices, you can connect those to the Series S. Like headset and things like that. So you also you're saving a lot of money with the Series S. So I enjoy still having it. I have to upgrade it, get like that Seagate expansion drive. I remember when I had to do that when I got the Series Xbox 360S, where I had to, originally it was 4 GB when I got it, and then I upgraded the 250 GB storage. But always upgrading storage on your console is a big deal, and is important if you are gaming all the time. If you're someone that is only going to download a couple games and use it mainly for movies and shows to watch and streaming services, then it's different. Um, but if you like to play a lot of games and switch back and forth to all these games all the time, series expansion card is very important. Um, but I remember reading the news that and watching videos. It's been very big lately that the Xbox 360 marketplace is shutting down forever on the 27th. So once I found all that out, and I not only was I had to give myself a day to process it. I was pretty sad because I have many great memories with 360. The PS1, PS2, and the 360 are my favorite console memories. Reading that and all these games going away, it's upsetting. Now I do have a lot of backwards compatible games. I do have the discs of many old Xbox games and 360. That's why I support physical media, because of things like this. Um, Physical media cannot go, because if it goes, then anything can happen to our games at any time, and that's scary. So I support Sony with PS5, their main PS5 device console, where it has a built-in Blu-ray player, disc player. Um, uh, yeah, or even when they came out with the PS5 Slim, they even offered the Blu-ray and game disc player. You have to get it separate, but you can get it with it. So at least they give you that option. I was a little concerned when this series, when Xbox released and they announced and they showed the trailers of the new Series X's and S's. It's more just all digital. Not, it's promoting all digital console stuff, and then we're offering one Series X that had a disk drive, and so it's like the fear of us losing physical media, and we can't lose physical media. So we just this generation, millennials, Gen Zs, we gotta and even the generation in the future, a generation Alpha, like, we all have to keep physical media going, because if it's gone, it concerns me quite a bit. So basically, what I had to do in order to be able to download some things from the 360 marketplace, like old demos and Avatar stuff, and just certain things, and also getting a couple games on the marketplace on the 360 because my old Xbox account, I don't remember the password to it and email to it. So I started over when I got the One X, and then that's when I created my RBR short from 13 gamer tag, and I've had that account since 2017. So I have tons of games on there, new and old. Got a lot of backwards compatible games. So I hope that those will just automatically install on the 360. But I have no idea what I'm in for going back in time with this 360S. I just hope it's not too complicating. I was even thinking about, because I never had the Elite version. I was thinking about it, but then that was the early days of the Red Ring of Death, and the 360 didn't become awesome until the 360S. Personally, I mean, that's when I got the 360, and I never had a Red Ring of Death issue ever. And so, yeah, but this is a renewed version. This isn't the one that I got in 2010. I still have that somewhere, but basically I got this renewed version so I can get access to things on the Xbox 360 marketplace before it shuts down. Thank you, Microsoft. This was absolutely wonderful. This takes away so much of just my birthday's coming up, and it's frustrating. But anyway, let's go. Let's start this. I got a 360 controller just in case, and so I'm going to unbox the controller first, and then unbox the console. So we're going to start with the controller. This is the controller, and I'm going to unbox it. Here we go. The reason why I do like unboxing videos, whatever it is, it's just I don't know. I enjoy like watching unboxing videos, and I know I'm not the best at them, but I try, and it's just something that I can look back at. Maybe some people that do appreciate it can look back at. And I'm left-handed, so I'm awful with scissors. Yeah, pretty bad with scissors, but it's all right. That's why growing up I had to teach myself how to use my right hand a lot for a lot of things, because as a lefty it's really tough. The easiest is writing left-handed. Alright, so this is what it is. This wireless controller. This is from Amazon. I don't think it's like it didn't say like a 360 controller, but it's pretty much that. Alright, so we're going to open this up. Oh, alright. What is it? Does it say 360 controller? No, it says multi-platform wireless controller. Yep. So it's not even listed as a 360. I guess because the controller can be used for, on a PC and all that. But, alright. Oh, this is nostalgic a little bit. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here's the controller, Xbox 360. I remember this was the one that I got when I got the series, Xbox 360S. And I can tell it's a little slightly different, but it's pretty much the same controller. I'm also so used to the Series X controller, so which is an awesome controller, by the way. Yes, Microsoft could have done more with this, but what I love about it is you have the share button here for the screenshot when you're gaming, or to save a video clip, and it's just a very easy setup. I just think that's really cool feature here, the share button. This is nostalgic. This will always be retro. This is the 360 controller, and I just have to add batteries to it, but that won't take long. All right, so now we're gonna open the 360S. The renewed version, not the version that I... This is crazy. We're living in crazy times. Alright, so here it is. The Xbox 360 renewed. So here we go. I'm going to open this. Use with the scissors. Do my absolute best to open this thing. Ah, easier than I was expecting. Let's see if this did it. All right. Ah, it's another part. But you want these to be sealed well. You hope that when you get a package, you know that it's all, you know, done right, delivered right. Okay, so open this up right here. Oh my god, I got another 360 controller. This was just in case if I would have got screwed over and didn't get one with it, or whatever. Also, it's 2 controllers, so I can see. Yeah, I knew there was a. It's just been that long since I've used the 360 controller. That's probably why. But yeah, so I got 2 360 controllers. That way I can play co-op, or if something happens to one of those controllers, I don't have to go out and buy another 360 controller, you know? And I always get 2 controllers. When I got the Xbox One, the Series S, you always have to get 2 controllers, you know? Alright, so thankfully it comes with the power brick. Oh my god, I remember the one I had back in 2010 when I got this. This was way bigger. Oh my god, this thing was huge. And it was like loud, it was like hot. It would get so hot. Oh my god. So I guess that's an updated version of it, which is pretty cool. I'll take it. Alright. So this it's the adapter and all the cords that you need, you know, for it comes with HDMI. It's really, really cool. That's good. That's good. It's always good to have. I mean, I have tons of HDMI cables and a lot, but it doesn't hurt to have another one. Alright, and here is the console itself. Oh my god. So I'm going back in time to 2009. Which, no, sorry, 2010. 2010. So next year it'll be 15 years since I had a 360. So in a way, I guess I'm celebrating it in a way that I never thought I would. Thing is I didn't have wireless at the time though, so I had to use this big gigantic Ethernet cable growing up for, like, I remember at least up until it was quite a few months, and then eventually it changed to Wi-Fi, but it took a while. I remember even my MacBook, I couldn't use Wi-Fi back in 2009. I had to use Ethernet. The old days of Ethernet. Oh my god! Bubble wrap. I mean, come on, who doesn't love bubble wrap? Some people don't. So I'm gonna cut this up open a little bit. It's good they put a lot of wrap on it. I know, it's hilarious to watch me box anything. I still feel like it's just too soon to do it, you know? I would get it. I get it if it would be if it would have waited another 7 years or something. When we got like closer, a lot farther into these next generation of consoles, you know, and especially like obviously when Microsoft comes out with the next Xbox after the Series S and X, around there, then I would, at that time, I would understand more so. It just still feels too soon for me personally, because this wasn't. The marketplace wasn't 30 years ago, not even 20. No, wait. It's going to be 20 next year, yes. But I'm old, but at the same time, it's unnecessary. I'm just going to give my opinion about it. A lot of people are voicing their opinion about it. You know, it's just not, It's not nice of Microsoft. Yeah, actually looks good so far from what I'm seeing. I'm wrapping it. If I don't break it. I don't mess it up. Ow. Whew. Simply almost cut myself. Thankfully I didn't. Alright, alright. Finally. Whew. Oh my god. Alright. Here we go. Here it is. The Xbox 360S. Looks exactly like the one I had growing up. It wasn't like the fingerprint one, where it was really glossy. It was that Kinect one, This one was like the Elite, but like pretty much better, more slim, less noise, uh, better, a lot many things built-in Wi-Fi. Yeah, came out with all the ports. I remember HDMI, Ethernet, USBs. This adapter here that saved me with gaming on TVs before I got my flat screen. So yeah, it was definitely a console you could say ahead of its time a lot, and it offered a lot more than the PS3 did in many, many ways. So something I'll always cherish. So I will connect this to the 360. I will connect this to my TV, and I probably will do a updated review on it. I may not. I don't know. It depends on what happens with it. If I run into problems and stuff, I'll definitely do a video, but I hope not. I hope it's easy process. It's a shame that the 360 marketplace is shutting down, and that once it's gone, it's never coming back. And so I would not have gone out of my way and got an Xbox 360S, a renewed version of my old console for years. But I love the 360, always did, always will, always be my favorite console aside from the PS1, the PS2. And I love the GameCube, I love the original Xbox, don't get me wrong, I love the PSP. PSP's up there, really. Still underrated, the PSP. Because we're also used to Nintendo, portable consoles and all that, so the PSP definitely holds up for me. And it still has classics on there that are worth replaying all the time. So a lot of people are against the Xbox Portable, but I certainly would not mind if they came out with one. If they came out with a Series X, it was like the power of a Series X and it was portable, not the power of a Series S, the power of a Series X, that would be incredible. Take that with you wherever you go, and then maybe the next console, Microsoft will do what Nintendo did with the Switch. You can take this with you everywhere, and then you can connect it to the console when you come home, and all the memories and data will just boom is right there, We'll see. Sony did the VR, which was really smart. That was really cool. But we'll just see where console gaming goes. I have worries, but also I'm optimistic at the same time. So we'll just see, because every console era has its ups and downs, always. So we will see. Um, uh, my prediction this time around, who will win the console wars this time around, will be Sony. I believe Sony also. Sony almost won last time with the PS4, but because of the Switch, when that came out in the 2010s, it was such a big deal and it sold like crazy. So the Switch really did win between the PS4 and the Xbox One, and this time around, Switch still does well, and these new Xboxes are doing very well as well. But I think the PS5 will come out on top this generation around. But it's been about 4 years so far. The next generation of consoles, we still have yet to see where this goes. Of course, with the PS5 Pro, and if Microsoft comes out with another Series X, or S that's really, really powerful, more than what they just, announced and showed, in the, we'll see. But for now, I believe Sony won. Even though I'm a main Xbox fan, I have a PS4, so I love both PlayStation and Xbox. So um, we'll see. But I believe Sony won this time around, despite the backwards compatibility and how great the Series S, the affordability and ray tracing and so many things. I still think Sony will win. Um, and really, as long as Sony or Microsoft win the console war, uh, in the generation of the new generation of consoles, I'll be happy. Nintendo kind of did deserve that win last time, but I still have yet to get a PS5. But I have a feeling when I do, I'm going to be pretty blown away by it. So. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. And comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I just went back in time. Went back to 2010. It's pretty crazy, and to think that's going to be 15 years next year. When I got my first Xbox console. So, but thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you all very soon. All right, peace.